student pastor on
No,
that?
I'm no longer a student here. I'm an alumni.
It automatically locks on because it's been set up already. Something's going on with the internet here. I don't know why.
All right.
As soon as I get the headset back, we're going to start.
The assistant coaches, Evelise Rosario Albuena, John Ridley, and Marielle Barton. Now tonight's starters for the Bearcats. At guard, the 5'4" sophomore from Mascot, number 1, Daniela Arias. At guard, the 5'8" junior from Middle Village, number 21, Kristen Ardlovitz. At guard, the 5'7" sophomore from Brooklyn, number 25, Maria.
In between the periods, we're going to run some promos. I got some video. I wasn't able to do the PowerPoint because I just discovered my own computer and it just doesn't
At
have it.
guard, the 5'7" junior from Glendale, number 34,
What we'll do is as
Bernard
soon as the
McAnsey.
period ends, we'll just
Head
put
coach
out
of the
the
Bearcats,
video
Kelly,
and then
and
we'll come back.
Eric, the assistant coach, Erwin Ramirez. Now let's play ball.
All right. Good evening and welcome to another edition of Baruch Bearcats basketball live at the Arc Arena. We have tonight the Baruch College Bearcats going against Lehman College Lightning. The Baruch Bearcats come in at 5-6 right now, 4-0 in the CUNYAC conference, and the Lightning come in at 5-7, 3-2 in the CUNYAC conference. Tonight we look for a very good battle between the Bearcats and the Lightning, and the tip is getting underway in a few moments. Alongside with me tonight is John Nevis. He'll be doing color analysis for us tonight. How you doing tonight, John?
I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to a very good game. The Bearcats coming off a really solid win the other night in Staten Island, went on the road and defeated first place Staten Island. And then, of course, tonight they're playing against Lehman, which is last year's CUNYAC champions.
Yes. I remember last week we were talking about the Dolphins, how they were a tough match, and it was good to see the Bearcats go in and get a good win. But the opening tip goes to the Bearcats, and the game is starting and it's underway. All right, the Bearcats have the ball currently. Over to Shannon Barrett, who launches for three and misses, but Podlovitz comes down with the rebound. Arias now has it. Over Podlovitz for three, and it is good. Kristen Podlovitz with the three-pointer. The Baruch Bearcats are up 3-0 right now on the Lightning.
Yeah, she was 5 for 9 on Wednesday against Staten Island, so she's picking up where she left off.
Starting off with a three. Oh, almost with the steal there. Lightning recover. All right, Lightning is on the board with 2 points with the score from Ameli Del Rosario.
Yeah, she's the leading scorer in the CUNY Athletic Conference, averages about 28 points a game.
Wow.
She's one of the top scorers in Division III basketball.
Wow. That's a very good stat to have up there. And I know it's paying dividends for the Lightning right now, but the Baruch Bearcats have the ball in the front court. And we have a travel by Podlovitz, possession going to the Lehman Lightning. She got tied up there on that play. Lehman will be inbounding the ball.
Lehman's going to want to run up and down all night. They've got a lot of girls on this team that can really shoot the ball. So you can expect that they're going to try to get the Bearcats very tired. The Bearcats, again, a big win the other night. Jacqueline Kennedy is not available due to injury. But the other night they managed to get out a win. We're up by as much as 19 points against Staten Island and managed to hold on to win.
Wow.
And they're going to look to try to continue that momentum again tonight against the defending champions.
Yes, let's see how the Bearcats do tonight. But now they have the rebound by Gainzi, and Podlovitz has the ball in the front court. Inside to Barrett, who goes for the layup, just missed, fighting for the rebound down low, and gets called for the over-the-back foul. Lehman Lightning will be taking the ball out underneath the rim.
Lehman, of course, went to the NCAA tournament last year. They played NYU. It was very interesting. Lehman from the Bronx took on NYU, and now apparently there's an issue with the clock. So some issue that the refs are looking at. But last year, I just wanted to mention, last March, as I mentioned, Lehman went to the NCAA tournament, and they played NYU. NYU, of course, here from Manhattan, Lehman from the Bronx. And that first round NCAA game was up in the Maine. They went up to Bowdoin College to play a first-round game. So they went a long way to play an NCAA game. And the Lightning actually had a very nice early lead against Lehman, but NYU last year, which was top 10, came back and rallied to beat them to avert the upset.
Wow. Seemed like they put up a great fight, but the Bearcats have the ball in the front court with Pot Lovers getting it inside to Ganzi, who stops and pops for the shot, and she makes it on the right block. Good shot by Ganzi. Score is now 5-2. Baruch Bearcats up.
Yeah, I think Veronica's starting to play her best basketball of the season, and that can only really be bad news for the rest of the conference. Nice steal by Podlovitz.
Now Podlovitz goes all the way for the layup, and it is good. Timeout by the Lehman Lightning. Coach Eric Harrison doesn't like what he sees right now, and he's going to regather his team and get them together to potentially get on a run to see the Lightning get back in this game.
Yeah, while we have a timeout, let's take a quick look at the CUNY Athletic Conference women's basketball standings. Brooklyn in first place. Bearcats, though, are tied with them, but Brooklyn, by virtue of a better overall record. Staten Island is in third, 4-1. Bearcats, of course, defeating them the other night. Hunter, who will be the Bearcats' opponent a week from tomorrow on Alumni Day here in the Arc Arena next Saturday, they're in fourth place. Very improved year. Then, of course, you see Lehman in fifth place. I'm sure they expected, a lot better. So the Bearcats, again, 4-0, despite the issue with roster. Kellyanne Barrett has really coached this team to a terrific start in the CUNY Athletic Conference.
And that has to be very good for the Bearcats right now that they're 4-0 in the CUNY Conference, although being 5-6 overall. Having them play well in the conference can only lead to a strong seed in the playoffs. But Arias with the steal, and she goes all the way for the layup, but she just misses. And the ball is hit out by Podlovitz. The Lehman Lightning will be getting the possession and be going the other way.
A lot of credit to Daniela for the steal, but you got to finish.
Yes, finishing is important, especially when you're wide open to the lane there. All right, Lehman has it in the front court now. Wow, a long three from Del Rosario, but she just rimmed out.
You have to guard her every inch of the court. You cannot let her shoot because she will take that shot, and a lot of times she's going to make it. That's why she's averaging 28 points a game.
Baruch Bearcats just had the possession, but Arise airmailed the pass and it went out of bounds. Lightning now have the possession. Bearcats up 7-2. Oh, we have another shot clock. We have another stoppage because of the shot clock. This is the second one for the game.
Yeah, the refs are going to go over and talk to the scores table to see what's been going on.
Yeah.
And a little mistake. But here we go. Lehman with the ball. They're trailing 7-2 down low, but they're going to draw a foul on Shannon Barrett.
Yes. That was Marika Gordon going up hard with the layup. She'll be going to the line for 2 shots. All right. Gordon on that play missed both free throws. Podlovitz with the rebound, and now the Bearcats have it in the front court. Barry now has it up top, looks to get it over to Danielle Arias. And she stops and pops for the shot and just misses. Lehman Lightning comes down with the rebound, and they have it in the front court. Del Rosario now has the ball over on the left wing. Lehman looking to set up their offense. Linda Fields puts up the shot, but she misses. Gathered by Marika Gordon, who tries to put up the layup, but Barrett comes down with the rebound, and now Podlovitz has it in the front court for the Bearcats.
Yeah, it should be mentioned, Linda played here for the Bearcats for 2 years, and then she transferred.
Oh, wow.
Turnover by the Bearcats. It's been a very turnover-plagued so far, first 4.5 minutes. I don't really think that either coach can be really happy with the early play. Unfortunately, in the case of the Bearcats, they were up early 7-3.
I guess we have another stoppage because of the shot clock, and I guess
Yeah, they're going to take a look at the equipment. Just a reminder that after this game, the men's basketball team will be in action. Head coach John Alisi going up against Steve Schulman, two veterans of the CUNYAC. Here comes Linda. Shot way off. Manages to grab her own offensive rebound.
Now Dela Rosario has it. She works her way inside and up and under with the layup. Rosario's on the board with 2 points. The score is now 7-5. Baruch Bearcats up.
Yeah, she's got the green light to do whatever she needs to do to score to the basket, and the Bearcats are going to have to do a better job to defend that.
Pot Lovitz puts up the 3 to answer, but she just misses. Now Linda Fields has it in the front court. Kicks it back over to Dela Rosario. Trying to work the crossover. And the shot is good by Del Rosario. Baruch Bearcats, the game is now tied, 7-7. Now Pavlovitz has the ball in the front court over to Veronica Ganzi. As she looks to make the move, she gets called for the travel. The ball will go the other way, and the Lightning will be taking the ball right now.
You know, it's funny, the Bearcats' last game at Staten Island, they got off to a rough start in the first quarter, and we're starting to kind of see that same thing of getting off to a slow start.
Let's see if they could pick it up and get back to what they were doing from the beginning of the game, getting some good shots. All right. We have a timeout by the Bearcats, but before that, you see the Lehman College go straight to the rim and break down the defense and get the score. They are now up 9-7, Lightning.
Yeah, basically the Bearcats had a 7-2 lead. Lehman has scored the last 7 points. Kellyanne Barrett doesn't like what she sees, and she's going to call a timeout to regroup. And like I said, that's what's going to be happening a lot tonight. There's just going to be a lot of run and gun up and down the court all night. And eventually what's going to make a big difference is the team that's the most fittest at the end of the game is probably going to win it.
Yeah, the most important thing is to see if the Baruch Bearcats can keep up with the Lehman Lightning right now. They scored a couple of points, about 7 unanswered, since the Bearcats went up by 7. So we like to see the Bearcats and see how they come back.
Yeah, you take a look at the scoring. Kristen Podlovitz leaves the Bearcats with 5 points, 2 or 3 from the field, 1 or 2 from the three-point line. And on the Lehman side, no surprise, Emily Del Rosario averaging 28 points a game. She's got 6 points on 3 of 5 shooting. And then on the other, you also got 2 points from Crystal Pearson, and you got a free throw from Marika Gordon. And that accounts here for the early 9-7 Lehman lead here. 4:10 left to go here in the first period.
All right, now we're back from timeout, and Kristen Pavlovitz has the ball, and she's working her way into the front court. Bearcats coming out the timeout looking to get a quick point. And nice. From Barrett inside to Ganzi, they answer right away, and now the game is tied up. Lehman Lightning 9, Bearcats 9.
Yeah, Bearcats needed that back door. They needed a nice positive play to get them right going.
Now Lehman is looking to set up the offense as Baruch is looking to get into their zone. Del Rosario for 3. Just hit back iron. Now Ganzi has the rebound, and she looks to get the ball up to the front court in a hurry. Looking to break down the defense. Veronica Ganzi goes for the layup, but she is blocked by Crystal Pearson. Crystal Pearson with the tough block. Del Rosario inside. Back out to Del Rosario, who looks to get a ball inside. The ball is thrown away by the Lightning, and Kristen Pavlovitz now has it. Almost stolen by Del Rosario. And Veronica Ganzi inside all the way. Another block by Crystal Pearson. But luckily she has Shannon Barrett there to clean it up and get the points for the Bearcats.
Tremendous hustle by Shannon Barrett. She constantly stayed in the paint, saw the rebound opportunity, grabbed it to score to give the Bearcats the 2-point lead with 2:50 here to go in the first quarter.
Now the Lightning have the ball in the front court. As Del Rosario puts up the 3, but air ball. Pavlovitz into the front court to Arias, but she has to get it back out to Ganzi, who pulls for 3 and just short hit the front iron. Lightning has the ball with Linda Fields working her way around. Back out to Del Rosario as they look to set up the offense. The Bearcats look to get back into their zone. Ooh, Arias got a little bit greedy right there. Overran the pass. Fields for three, and she makes it. Linda Fields is on the board for three.
Yeah, Lehman up by 1, 2:11 left here in the first quarter.
Pod Lovitz now has the ball in the front corner. She's looking to set up a play for the Bearcats. Back over to Pod Lovitz, who pulls for three, and it is good. Pod Lovitz answering Fields' three with another three. Bearcats are up 14-12. Della Rosario pulls for three, a very long three. And the Bearcats could have pulled down for the pulled down the rebound, but with the great hustle, for Salima Sanjir, and she comes down with the rebound for the Lightning. The Lightning will have the possession as Della Rosario takes the ball out. All right, Lehman Lightning with the drive by Crystal Pearson. And now we have a turnover that turns into a jump ball. Kristen Podlovitz. And
Kelly's not happy.
Amelie Del Rosario fighting for the ball. And it turned into possession going to the Lightning. And you can see the frustration on Coach Barrett right now. Fields looks to work her way inside, but Podlovitz comes up behind her with the steal, and Barrett looks to push it all the way, kicking the ball into Gonzi. Right back to Barrett, who goes up for the layup and one with the foul.
Tremendous give and go there for Veronica Ganzi to give it to Shannon Barrett, the younger sister of head coach Kelly Ann Barrett.
Yes.
And some beautiful basketball there to give the Bearcats the 4-point lead. That's important because for a while there, the Bearcats were just turning over the ball too much.
Yeah.
This is just a nice moment that they really need. And Shannon misses it, but the Bearcats still have the 4-point lead. 1:08 remaining here in the first quarter.
Now Fields looking to set up the play. Back up top to Della Rosario. Over to Fields, who's looking to pop for three, but she pulls back. Della Rosario works her way inside the Baruch defense, looks to bank in the shot, but misses. Possession to the Bearcats as the ball goes out of bounds off the Lehman Lightning.
Yeah, this is going to be an important possession for the Bearcats. They got a 4-point lead. We've got about 45 seconds left. And the Bearcats, could go up by 6, and that would be big at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, and especially coming out that timeout, being down 7-9, they really answered the call and going up. Now being up 4 against the Bearcats as Arias works her way inside for the layup and just misses, but Barrett fights for the rebound outside. The ball goes out of bounds off the Lehman Lightning.
26.5 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And the shot clock is off, so Baruch could potentially play for the last possession. Inside to Barrett,
nice,
who shoots over the defender, Crystal Pearson, for the bank shot. Score now 18-12 Bearcats with 15 seconds remaining in the first period.
Boy, Shannon Barrett, a lot of credit to her to be at the right place at the right time.
Crystal Pearson just missed the shot. Podlovitz with 6 seconds left, looking to work her way, just get some quick points. And a steal, and the ball just rolls out of bounds off of the Lightning. The Bearcats have the ability with 2.1 seconds left to get the final shot of the period.
Yeah, Coach Harrison's going to bring in some height.
We have a substitution. Cheyenne McPherson. Inside to Ganzi, who puts up the shot. Great attempt by the Bearcats on that last play, but the first period ends 18-12, Bearcats up.
Yeah, so Bearcats a 6-point lead here at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back after a word from this commercial.
For the love of the game. But for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics, and in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference. For the love of the game. But for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics, and in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference. For the love of the game, but for
All right, we are back from that short commercial break with the Bearcats 18-12, right before we're about to get started with the second period. Coming into the game, Kristen Podlovitz has been leading the way for the Bearcats, putting up 8 points with 2 assists, and Veronica Ganzi has been following her with 6 points and 2 assists. Right now, from the Lehman Lightning, we have Amelie Del Rosario shooting 3 for 9, 0 for 5 from 3, but 6 points for the Lightning. And Linda Fields right in behind her, contributing with 3 points, going 1 for 3 and 1 for 2 from three-pointer. Right now, the Bearcats have come out strong after being down by 2 points early in the first period and jumping out to this early lead. Let's see if they can sustain it as we start the second period. Barrett gets the ball inside to Podlovitz as she looks to set up the offense for the Bearcats. Off the feet of Del Rosario, but back to the Bearcats with a good save by Marianthopoulos. Kristen Podlovitz inside to Shannon Barrett, who kicks it back out to Podlovitz. Now with a proper Marianthopoulos, who Veronica Ganzi drives all the way inside. Baseline for the layup, and it is good. Bearcats 20, Lightning 12.
Yeah, Veronica Ganzi, the most recent addition to the Baruch 1,000-point scoring list, is starting to take control.
All right, Lehman Lightning answers with Crystal Pearson to Marika Gordon inside for the layup. And now we have the Bearcats with the ball in the front court. Kristen Podlovitz kick it over to Shannon Barrett. Now with Danielle Arias, who passes to Marianthopoulos, who puts up the shot and with the roll.
Yeah,
almost rolled out.
Friendly roll on that one.
But drops right in. Good shot by Marianthopoulos. 22-14 Bearcats. Lightning has the ball in the front court with Pearson kicking the ball over to Del Rosario. Bearcats in their zone as they look to stop the Lightning's offensive attack. Pearson now has the ball, kicks it inside to Marika Gordon, who looks to shoot, misses the shot, and is blocked by Marianthopoulos. And now Kristen Podlovitz, the Baruch Bearcats have numbers. Arise to the front court, go all the way, and she almost had the friendly roll, but it rolls out. Lightning now has the ball, and they're bringing it back up to the front court.
Yeah, unlucky. That time, an unlucky roll.
Yes.
For Daniela Arias. But the Bearcats, though, up by 8 points with 8:12 left, and really need to point out the terrific effort there with Maria Marianthopoulos, not only making the jumper, but also grabbing a big rebound.
But Del Rosario returns the favor with the 3 right in the face of Marianthopoulos. 22-17 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second period. Bearcats up. Veronica Ganzi now has the ball in the front court. She kicks it back up to Kristen Podlovitz. 3 for Arias. Hits the back iron. Lightning with the rebound. Del Rosario brings it up to the front court. With the crossover on Podlovitz and with the shot. But she is fouled by Kristen Podlovitz. And Del Rosario will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Bearcats are now up 22-17 with 7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the second period.
Yeah, what the Bearcats should be doing with Del Rosario is they just be taking a step back. Let her shoot. But when she starts to do the fancy dribble,
right,
let her do that. But also just give her the opportunity to shoot the ball instead of driving. Because sometimes you get caught up in with a little fancy work,
right,
and you can just forget about the basketball, and then she just runs past you.
And in the last couple of plays, you see her kind of sell the foul too. You know, going to the ground a couple of times on a couple of threes, but she comes back and she makes the 2 free throw shots. Now it's 22-19 Bearcats. Podlovitz tries to get the ball after being trapped to Demetra Papadopoulos, but she couldn't get the pass. And now the Lightning now has possession with Fields working her way up to the front court.
Yeah, Lehman scored 5 straight points, all courtesy of Del Rosario.
Now back to Del Rosario, who pulls for 3 and just misses off left iron. Veronica Gonzi comes down with the rebound as she works her way into the front court. She stops and pops for 2 and just misses. Crystal Pearson now kicks the ball over the Fields. Kicks it back to Pearson. Comes with the rebound and goes straight to the rim, but it's a charge call on Pearson. Shannon Barrett took the hit, gave up her body, and she was rewarded with the foul call. Now the possession goes back to the Bearcats.
You know, if you can give an MVP at this early in the game, you'd have to give it to Shannon Barrett. She's made some big baskets, and now she comes up with the big offensive rebound to try to kill this, big momentum that Lehman is on, having scored pretty much the last 5 points. And the Bearcats really need a basket right now.
I agree with that, John. Now Pod Lovers now has the ball in the front court for the Bearcats. They look to get on the board and start scoring some more points. Pod Lovitz pulls for 3 and just hit front right, but good fight by the Bearcats. All right, it goes back to the Bearcats' possession. You've seen Arias trying to fight for that rebound, and Chelsea Harris just gets in and knocks it out of her hand, and it goes off of the Lehman Lightning, and now Baruch Bearcats will have another possession.
Yeah, Bearcats need to take advantage of this other opportunity.
Yes. Podlovitz inside to Barrett. Papadopoulos almost goes up for the layup, but she couldn't handle it. Now the Lightning will get it into the front court with Del Rosario looking to work around the... We have a stoppage in play. We have a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call it on Daniela Arias for reaching in. Eric Harrison, head coach of Lehman, screaming out to have Linda Fields take the ball out of bounds.
Marika Gordon down below. Back up to Crystal Pearson, who just makes the shot inside the free throw line. 22-21. Lehman Lightning are down by 1. The Bearcats just missed the shot that they had just now, and now the Lightning will have an opportunity to take the lead with Del Rosario with the ball. Now we have Pearson, who kicks it over to Fields, who stops and pops for the 3. Just misses off left iron. Now the rebound goes to the Bearcats with Veronica Gonzi getting the ball to the front court. And trying to get it over to Kristen Podlovitz. The ball was stolen by Fields, who now has the ball and goes straight to the rim for the layup, but just misses. Arias now has the ball in the front court, who stops and pops and just misses the shot. At the opportunity that close, you have to convert on those shots. But the Lehman Lightning will be going the other way, and Del Rosario will have the ball and kicks it over to Fields in the front court for the Lehman Lightning.
Yeah, Baruch has been stuck on 22 points now for a few minutes.
Crystal Pearson over Veronica Gonzi. The free throw line jumper is good, and the Lehman Lightning take the lead, 23-22. Lehman Lightning with 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the game. Arias now has the ball inside to Gonzi. Back out to Arias, who looks to break down the defense with the floater. Back up with the floater again, and she gets the friendly bounce, and it drops in. Bearcats retake the lead 24-23 with 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second period.
Yeah, that basket by Arias ended a 9-0 run by Lehman.
And a timely basket at that, too. You don't want to give the Lehman Lightning any opportunity to gain an advantage on this lead. That Del Rosario is working around Del Rosario worked around the crossover and kicked it inside to Marika Gordon, but she wasn't able to come down with the rebound, come down with the layup. Now the Bearcats have the ball in the front court, with them looking to take advantage of the last 2 points they got and add some more. Papadopoulos now has the ball and kicks it back to Arias, but Fields coming up with the tap and the steal, and now we have Pearson kicking the ball over to Della Rosario as she looks to set the screen. Bearcats in there. Oh, the zone was broken down, and Pearson with another free throw jumper. And the Lehman Lightning retake the lead, 25-24. With 3 minutes and 15 seconds, the Bearcats call of timeout.
Yeah, the only good thing that could be said right now, because of the fact that Lehman could score a lot of points, is that we've got about 3 minutes left here in the second quarter, and Lehman only has 25 points. And that is something that's at least a very positive. But this has been an early game. Both teams have committed a lot of turnovers. Neither team has shot particularly well. But when they have scored, they've gone on runs as such of the fact that the Bearcats at one point had a 7-0 run, and then Lehman came back with a 9-0 run. And that's where we stand right now, 25-24. Podlovitz leads the Bearcats early here with 8 points, shooting 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. And again, no surprise, Emily Del Rosario leading Lehman with 11 points. She's just 1 of 7, though, from three-point range. So we're back to action here. 3:15 left to go here in the second quarter.
And with her being 1 for 7, Della Rosario is kind of like the point you made earlier. They have to make her shoot and not allow her to get to the rim. But the Bearcats now have the ball in the front court. With Lightning getting into their zone, and they're rotating, trying to stop the Baruch offense. Veronica Ganzi stops and shoots for 3 and just misses. But Arias with the rebound right underneath, and Ganzi pulls for another 3, and she makes it. 27-25, Bearcats retake the lead.
Yeah, Veronica is one of the top 10 all-time three-point shooters in Baruch women's basketball history, and she showed there. She misses the first shot, got the second shot opportunity, and calmly knocked it down.
Lehman Lightning have the ball with Fields putting up the 3 and just missing, so they get a second possession. And Della Rosario is looking to work the crossover, and we have an illegal screen on Cheyenne McPherson. All right.
Just a reminder, after this basketball game at 7:30, the men's basketball team will be in action against Lehman. You can watch that action here on Baruch Athletic Fan YouTube channel.
All right. The Bearcats just had an opportunity to make a shot, but they did just miss. And Lehman Lightning have the ball in the front court with Della Rosario going all the way to the rim. Shannon Barrett gave up herself for the charge, but the shot will count and no foul.
Yeah, tied at 27. 2 minutes left.
With the Bearcats, the ball in the front court. Arias back over to Podlovitz. Della Rosario playing right up on her. Arias now has the ball as she's looking to work her way all the way to the rim. And she goes up with a nice rotation on the ball, but it just rimmed out. Lightning has the possession, and now they're working their way up to the front court. With Della Rosario going all the way with the floater. She is fouled on the play. Kristen Podlovitz is getting called with the foul, with Della Rosario going back to the free throw line for 2 shots with the opportunity to regain the lead for the Lehman Lightning. We have 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining in the second period. And ladies and gentlemen, the athletic department is proud to announce they have begun streaming athletic events live. You will never have to miss any minute of action of Baruch athletic home events from now on. All home basketball and volleyball events will be streamed live on our YouTube channel, Baruch Athletic Fan, while the men's and women's swimming meets will be streamed live on our Facebook at Baruch Athletics. And now we're back to the action with Della Rosario making 1 free throw. The Lightning retain the lead, and now the score is 28-27 with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the game. Veronica Ganzi now pulls for 3 and just hits left iron with the rebound by Sanjir. And now Della Rosario has the ball for the Lightning in the front court as she looks to slow down. Fields trying to go all the way inside, but ran into some traffic there. Good defense by standing her ground there for Barrett. And now the Bearcats have the ball in the front court over to Barrett, who Marianthopoulos stops and shoots and just misses. Now Pearson has the ball for the Lehman Lightning as she looks to get the ball up the court. They slow it down and taking advantage of the shot clock. Field over to Pearson. with 36 seconds remaining in the game. Fields now has the ball, who kicks it up to Pearson, who's looking to go off the dribble against Pavlovich, but Arias with a nice steal, reading the defender all the way. And Arias, who goes up for the layup, is blocked by Del Rosario, who anticipated the block and followed through on that. Great play by Del Rosario, but good attempt by Arias.
Yeah, the shot clock is off, so the Bearcats could pretty much run down these last 22.1 seconds and look for a good shot.
Yeah, and I think it's important that they do just kind of walk out of here with the lead, potentially have an opportunity to take back the lead going into halftime. Arias now has the ball with 7 seconds remaining in the game as Christopher Pavlovich kicks it over to Sharon Barrett, who stops and pops for the shot. But we have a loose ball foul on Veronica Gonzi. Veronica Gonzi fouled Crystal Pearson from the Lehman Lightning.
Yeah, Lehman's going to have 2.9 seconds left to try to make something. They're up by 1, 28-27, and which is, I would say it's been a very tightly contested first half here. I don't think you could say that one team has been that much better than the other.
We have at halftime, Lehman Lightning 28, Baruch Bearcats 27. It was a hard-fought game for the first half, with both teams going back and forth for majority of the game. You see on the second period, you see the Bearcats come in with a good, solid 6-point lead, increasing it to 8, but eventually the Lehman Lightning coming back and taking the lead, being up by 1. We look forward to a great second half. So we'll be going to break.
Yeah, we're going to go to break, and we're going to show here at halftime several videos. The first one we're going to show is the championship ceremony of the CUNYAC Women's Tennis Championship that the Bearcats won back in October.
Continuing our awards, our regular season champions, and also our tournament champions for the second straight year, back to back. That's okay, that's supposed to be somewhere else. That was time. The Bearcats from Baruch College, congratulations on another great year. Good luck. Congratulations. Ali, as the team captain, if you could please call up your teammates to get their medals. This ball so all the teammates can sign it and you keep it for a long time hopefully. And this beautiful championship MVP watch goes to none other than Ali Jackson. Thank you. Continuing our award. season champions and also a tournament champions for the second straight year back to back. That's okay, that's supposed to be somewhere else. That was time. The Bearcats from Baruch College, congratulations on another great year. Good luck. Congratulations.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. Game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. Monster dunk or no pass and cutting down the net. Sports is a dream of our own success. Prepare us for finest moments on and off the court. It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. A monster dunk or no-look pass and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
Those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics, and in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference. For the love of the game, but for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why
Have to send it over. All right, all right. Let me bring this down a little bit. I just want to make sure which one am I. Oh, that's why. Hold on. All right. All right, all right. Arias with the three-pointer. Good shot by Daniela Arias. Now the Lehman Lightning have the ball in the front court. All right, all right. Welcome back to Bearcats basketball here at Baruch Radio. All right. Welcome back to Bearcats basketball. Hold on. Welcome back here to Bearcats basketball, here live from the Arc Arena for the Bearcats basketball. I realized what happened. Give me this one. Oh, thanks. Okay. We're gonna test the levels. Get your level right. No, we're gonna test it from there because it's not gonna tell it. We gotta test it. No, I was on, but it's not pushed over. I want to check the levels before we go back on, so we can be kind of in sync.
Oh wait, you disconnected it?
No, you're good. I need you to put it. No, it's not airing. I want to check our levels before we push it out.
Okay.
So you could talk.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think we're good now. How about you, John?
I think we're great.
All right,
we're
good.
fantastic.
All right, let's go. All right, all right. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in to Bearcats basketball tonight here live from the Arc Arena for our contest against the Bearcats and the Lightning from Lehman. Currently, we're about to get ready for the second half. Just give you guys a couple of stats. Right now for your Bearcats, Veronica Ganzi is the leading scorer with 9 points, followed by Kristen Podlovitz with 8 points and Shannon Barrett with 6 points, and Marian Thopoulos and Daniela Arias with 2 points respectively. And for the Lehman Lightning, Amelie Del Rosario has 14 points, shooting 1 for 8 from three-pointer, but 5 for 13. Really leading the way for the Lehman Lightning. And Crystal Pearson coming in second with 8 points for the Lehman Lightning. And both Linda Fields and Marika Gordon with 3 points to round out the Lightning. As we get ready for the third period, Lehman Lightning are up 28-27 as we are underway. The Lehman Lightning now has the possession with Pearson with the turnaround shot. Daniela Arias defending very well, and the rebound goes to the Bearcats.
Yeah, Bearcats need to come out. They need to play some good defense. They need to score some baskets like they did in the first quarter. Some good gives and goes. And, Lehman, neither team not really shooting the ball well. And there's a good sign right there. Daniela Arias, she kind of had a rough first half shooting. She comes right back with a big layup. Very important.
Yeah, going 1 for 11 with only 2 points, but she's adding to her total right there with the layup. Now, Lehman Lightning have the ball with Pearson pulling for the 2-point shot right at the top of the key, but the ball just goes out of bounds off the Bearcats. We have
Jamal, they were passing to you on that one. That came right to you.
I didn't see it, man. I'm so focused on the game here. I didn't get a chance to catch the ball. But now we are back to action with the Lehman Lightning now having the ball. We have Crystal Pearson inside to Marika Gordon, who misses the layup. Marian Thopoulos with the rebound, who gives it over to Veronica Ganzi, who works her way to the front court and is looking to drive all the way and goes hard with the layup. Good shot by Veronica Ganzi. The Baruch Bearcats 31, Lehman Lightning 28.
Yeah, Bearcats have scored the first 4 points of the third quarter here. This is a very good sign.
Yes, a very good sign for the Bearcats. It's not looking good for Lehman right now, although it's very early in the game. Del Rosario kicks it over to Linda Fields, who pulls for 3 and misses. Shannon Barrett underneath with the great box out and catches the rebound. And Podlovitz gets it up to Veronica Ganzi in the front court in a hurry, who looks to drive all the way, but kicks it back to Shannon Barrett, who pulls for 3 and just misses. Lehman Lightning now has the rebound as they look to go get some points on the board in this third period.
Yeah, they haven't scored in the first 2 minutes.
Linda Pearson with the fake on Marian Thopoulos and goes for the layup and just missed, but gathers and gets her own rebound and puts up the shot over Shannon Barrett. And the Lightning are on the board. The score is 31-30. Baruch Bearcats up by 1. Daniela Rice now has the ball as he looks to go all the way inside as she puts up the layup and just misses. Barrett catches the rebound and shoots up the layup and misses. Linda Field now has the ball for the Lightning as she looks to go straight to the rim, draws the foul, but misses the layup. She'll be going to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Shannon Barrett complaining there that she got hit in the face down there.
Right. Excuse me on that play. That was actually the ball. That was not a shooting foul. The Lehman Lightning took the ball out, and it was almost the steal by Veronica Ganzi, but Del Rosario now has the ball as she kicks it over to Linda Fields inside to Crystal Pearson, who looks to make the move and goes hard to the rim and misses the layup. But Marika Gordon comes down with the rebound, and Marian Thopoulos defends well. And the ball goes off of Marika Gordon for the Lehman Lightning, and now Baruch has the ball with 6 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the game and up by 1 point. Kristen Podlovitz now has it in the front court, looking to work her way to gain some more points for the offense for Baruch. Darius now has the pass, who kicks it back over to Veronica Gaza, who pulls for three and just missed on left iron. But Shannon Barrett going to the floor, fighting for the rebound. Now Kristen Podlovitz pulls for three and just misses. Marika Gordon with the rebound for the Lightning as they look to get the ball in the front court in a hurry. Della Rosario now looks to work the dribble as she breaks down the defense, goes inside, but just misses the layup. But the offensive rebound by Marika Gordon, who kicks it over to Linda Fields, who tries to drive but loses the handle of the ball. And the possession will go back to the Baruch Bearcats as they look to go increase their 1-point lead. Arias now has the ball. She looks to drive, but she is fouled. And it is a non-shooting foul as Baruch will be taking the ball out. But we now have a timeout by head coach Eric Harrison for the Lehman Lightning as they look to regroup and figure out their strategy for the rest of this game.
Yeah, both teams have been playing pretty sloppy. There's not really much to say.
Yeah.
You know, as we mentioned in the second quarter, Lehman went on a 9-0 run. Baruch had a 7-0 run, and those were pretty much at that point in the games the best that those teams were playing. But since then, a lot of missed shots, a lot of turnovers. And, you know, you would have expected Baruch Lehman to probably have a high-scoring game, but that's not been the case. It's only 31-30 with about 6 minutes left here in the third quarter.
And as you speak of turnovers, Lehman now has 11 turnovers as a team as a total, and Baruch comes in with 8 currently with 9 assists. Lehman looks to rely heavily on Del Rosario.
Yeah, she's got the green light to shoot wherever she is, but they need a little bit more than her. They're only shooting 27.9% in the game.
As Baruch gets at the possession, Veronica Ganzi inside to Podlovitz for the free throw shot, and she makes it. 33. Now, the Lehman Lightning now has the ball in the front court. Marika Gordon on the baseline. Crystal Pearson looks to lay up the ball but misses. Looks to put back up the shot, and she makes the shot. 33-32, Lehman Lightning. But the Bearcats now have the ball in the front court in a hurry with a long pass by Podlovitz to Arias, who kicks inside to a cutting Ganzi, who caught the defense by surprise and gets the layup. 35-32 Bearcats.
The defense was sleeping. Very smart play by Arias to see Ganzi, who got her attention. Easy 2 points.
But the Lehman Lightning coming right back with Della Rosario missing the layup. Marika Gordon coming down with the rebound. But Daniela Arias fighting and coming down with the rebound there. And now we have Podlovitz kicking it over to Barrett. Baruch looking to increase their lead on this play. Podlovitz inside to Barrett, who looks to go all the way to the rim, but just misses. She just missed the shot.
Yeah, Shannon thought she was fouled. Big sister head coach Kelly thought the same, and they were giving an earful to the official. I thought she got a little bit thought the defender hit her a little bit on the arm on that one.
Yeah, it seems like they're not respecting her height down the low there. Crystal Pearson now has the ball, who kicks it over to Salima Sanjir, who just misses the shot. And now Podlovitz will bring the ball up for the Bearcats. Now Barrett has it on the left wing as she looks to drive all the way. But Marika Gordon tries to come over for the charge, but was too late. And now we have a blocking foul of Marika Gordon, and the Bearcats will be taking the ball out underneath the rim.
Yeah, she just didn't get her foot in time.
Yeah.
It was an obvious foul, no doubt about it. 3:59 here to go in the third quarter.
It's been a low-scoring third quarter so far.
Yeah, that probably works in the Bearcats' favor.
Yeah. Keep the game close and not allow Del Rosario to get going at all. Now the Bearcats, Podlovitz inside to Arias, who puts up the floater and just misses it. But Veronica Ganzi with the shot, and she gets the bounce. And it drops in. Great shot by Veronica Ganzi. And the Bearcats are up 37-32 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. But Del Rosario comes up and pulls for three, a long three at that. Almost came down with the offensive rebound on that play, but just got the ball out of bounds. The Bearcats will get the possession and will be going the other way.
Yeah, if I'm, if I'm Baruch, what I'm going to do is let them shoot from the outside because so far Lehman has not been able to make their shots. They made all their shots in the paint.
Right.
So force them to take as many shots as possible. You're going to probably give up a few threes, but that's okay because so far most of the Lehman success has been inside the paint.
Yeah, and a big contributor to the success has been Crystal Pearson.
Ooh, nice play there by Daniela to steal the ball after Lehman had gotten the rebound. Daniela's playing a terrific second half.
Yes, she's coming out with a lot of energy, and she's looking to, even though she's not doing well on offense, she's making up with it, but with her hustle play right now.
Yeah, this is a big one for the Bearcats. They're up by 5, 3 minutes left. This is a big basket.
And as she drives hard, she's still playing with that fire, and she draws the foul, and she will go to the line for 2 shots. Baruch Bearcats 37, Lehman Lightning 32 with 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the game.
Yeah, what a lot of teams also like to do is they really like to wear down the Bearcats, but by looking at the players and their energy, it's obvious that Baruch right now has a lot more energy than Lehman.
Yeah, and you would think with a deeper bench, Lehman Lightning will be able to spell more, get in more players, and actually have their starters rest some more. But right now, the hustle from the Baruch Bearcats, you have to love it. And it's very encouraging.
Well, the 5 starters for Baruch are solid 5 starters in the CUNY Conference. There's talent there. And when they get going, these girls love to play with each other. Some have been playing with each other for as much as 3 years.
Wow.
They're all very good friends. And when the ball gets rolling and the ball starts to drop, it's very, very hard to play Baruch.
And now the Lightning now have the ball, who Crystal Pearson on the baseline looks to stop and shoot for three. Shoots for the shot, but she just misses. Kristen Parlevis comes down with the rebound, who kicks it to Gonzi, who stops and trying to go for the floater, but gets her rebound and gathers herself and gets the layup. 39-32, Bearcats up by 7.
Yeah, Veronica is starting to slowly take over the game. There's a reason why she's 1,000-point scorer is because of her ability to make those type of baskets. 2:11 left here in the third quarter.
Lehman now has it with Crystal Pearson looking to go in for the floater and just misses, but she is called for the over-the-back foul. Good positioning by Barrett on that play. She was rewarded. The Bearcats will get the possession, and they'll be looking to increase this lead.
Yeah, one thing I will also say about Lehman basketball is the girls' team has always played Baruch over the years very tough, especially in the CUNYAC tournament. But sometimes they have a very rough time playing the Bearcats here in the Arc Arena. Last year they were blown out. So the Bearcats are going to need to play that into their benefit and just continue to force the pressure on Lehman because right now they're just not shooting the ball very well.
Yeah, and on that play we just had Del Rosario going for the drive but was fouled on the play.
And it should also be noted over the last 15 years, Baruch's rival, especially over the years, has been Hunter. But in reality, in women's basketball, it's really been Lehman. It's been Lehman-Baruch over the years competing every year. These are the teams that have played mostly in the CUNYAC championships.
Oh, Del Rosario kicks in the pass to Crystal Pearson, who works around the defender and gets the layup. 39-34, Bearcats.
They're going to call a blocking foul. So that's going to send Shannon to the free throw line. And she's happy to be there because she just ran right through the free throw line.
Yes.
1:34 here left here in the third quarter.
Kristen Podlevis gets ready to check back in. Shannon Barrett misses on the first as he attempts the second. And she couldn't get the second one, 39-34. Bearcats up by 5. Lehman looking to cut into this lead, but the Bearcats are going to set up for the fight. Crystal Pearson now has the ball, and she's looking to drive right into the lane with the pump fake. She gets the layup. 39-36 with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go here in the third period. Baruch now has the ball in the front court with Veronica Ganzi pulling for three and is blocked by Del Rosario. Veronica Ganzi now has the ball and she pulled for another three.
Nice.
And
Big
she
one.
jays her.
Yeah, Del Rosario blocked it, managed to get the rebound, but in trying to save it, gave it back to Baruch. Veronica Ganzi again with Del Rosario in her face, hit another three, this time made it, and this is big, giving the Bearcats a 6-point lead. There's about 26 seconds left on the shot clock. They'll look to probably wind it down, up by 6.
And we have a foul on Lehman.
Number 23, Chelsea Harris, the first.
Chelsea Harris. As she steps to the free throw line. The first attempt is good. 43-36 Bearcats with 23 seconds left in the game.
Number 13, Selena Sangare, checked in.
As Daniela Rice makes the second free throw, the score is now 44-36. Bearcats up by 8 with 20 seconds remaining in the game. And the Lehman Lightning now has the ball in the front court as they look to maximize its final possession and get a good shot. Good way for the Lehman Lightning to find the open defender, breaking down the defense from Marika Gordon with the layup. Veronica Ganzi looking to get the ball in the front court in a hurry with time winding down, but is fouled by Linda Fields.
You know, Jamal, I cannot say this enough that Lehman has done most of their damage in the paint.
Yes.
Baruch has to find a way to let them shoot the ball from the outside because that has pretty much been where they've been struggling all evening.
I agree with that, John. As Veronica Ganzi steps to the free throw line for the first shot, the first attempt, and she is good. 45-38 Bearcats with 3.3 seconds remaining in the third period. As she attempts the second, it is good.
Nothing but net.
Del Rosario now trying to get the shot in the front court. As he puts up the shot, just misses off the left backboard. We're at the end of the third period with the Bearcats up 46-38 with the final period coming in a couple of minutes. We'll be back.
CUNYAC Division III teamed up with Special Olympics, and in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference. For the love of the game, but for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics, and in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference.
Back here as we about to begin the start of the fourth quarter. The Baruch Bearcats up by 8 points, 46-38. Lehman struggling, shooting only 29%, 16 of 56 from the field. Bearcats a little bit better at 35%, 19 of 55. Neither team shooting well from three. Both of them have each taken 16 shots from three. Lehman has only hit 2. Baruch has hit 4. But the biggest difference in this game has really been, I think, the play of, first off, Veronica Ganzi with 22 points. She had 28 the other night in a big road win at Staten Island. And, of course, Kristen Podlovitz is also playing very well. She's got 10 points. And then, of course, you also have 6 points apiece by Shannon Barrett and Daniela Arias. Should also be mentioned, Shannon Barrett has 10 rebounds. And pretty much, well, here's a surprise in the Lehman box score. Crystal Pearson is leading Lehman with 16 points. Usually you see Emily Del Rosario. She's only got 14, but, you know, she could explode at any moment.
And as the game is underway, that we're back to action for the Bearcats. And Lehman Lightning will be taking the possession on that play. Baruch tried to save the pass, but we have it over and back. And now Del Rosario will take it out into Linda Fields as we are underway for the final period of the game. Speaking of Crystal Pearson, she's going to work her way inside, and she just works around the defense with a little bump into Shannon Barrett, and she gets the layup.
Yeah, Shannon was trying to draw the offensive foul that time, but the ref didn't want to see any of that.
Not at all. Kristen Podlovis now stops and pulls for three. Just misses off right iron. And now we have Linda Fields looking to bring the ball up the court for the Lehman Lightning. Del Rosario stops and pulls for three and just misses. And we have Daniela Arias after a fight for the rebound with Shannon Barrett coming down with the rebound. And Arias comes to the front court looking to go all the way to the rim and almost gets the layup, but couldn't get it to fall in.
Another layup by Lehman. Again, that's how they've been scoring all night. And the Bearcats have to try to stop that. Should be mentioned, by the way, Emily De Rosario, 1 of 12 from three-point range.
Yeah, she has not been finding the road tonight. Shannon Barrett looking to go all the way to the rim, but just misses the layup with a great opportunity. Lehman Lightning now has the ball with the opportunity to cut this lead. And Linda Fields' shot just missed, but a great rebound by Salima Sanjir.
Yeah, Lehman is now 2 of 18 from three. And again, it goes back to what I've been saying. Let them shoot the ball from the outside. They have just not been effective. And I know Eric Harrison is not really happy what he sees. He's going to make another substitution.
And another thing the Bearcats have to be aware of, the first half they came out very strong, scoring 18 points to Lehman's 12. But in the second period, the Lehman came back, outscoring the Bearcats by 7, 16-9. And in the third period, the Bearcats came back with a strong out and come out very strong, 19-10. But so far, the Lehman Lightning has come out and been scoring a lot of points so far in this fourth period.
Nice.
But Shannon Barrett comes back and answers for the Bearcats, getting the Bearcats on the board in this fourth period, 48-42 with 8 minutes left in this game. As Lehman Lightning try to fight for the rebound down below, the ball goes out of bounds off of Khadijah Sanjir from Lehman Lightning. The Bearcats now have the ball with the Lehman looking to press and trap in the backcourt, but they get the ball up as Veronica Ganzi stops and pulls for three. Just misses, but Kristen Podlovis with the rebound. Goes up for the layup, just misses. And Del Rosario comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, the Bearcats could have easily be up by 12 to 14 points if they've made some of these layups.
Yeah.
Another layup by Lehman.
A good way for Lehman to fight underneath for the second possession, and they will reward it again.
7:22 left here in the fourth quarter.
Veronica Ganzi now is in the front court as she looks to go all the way to the rim, but is blocked by Crystal Pearson. Now Linda Fields has the ball in the front court for the Lehman Lightning.
Eric Harrison is telling the team to slow down a bit. I think he kind of senses that they're now just not playing that well running up and down the court, and they need to find some other solution.
Crystal Pearson on the baseline with the turnaround jump shot, and it is good. Bearcats now up by 2. The Lehman Lightning has been coming back with a charge out of the gate for the fourth period, and they have been coming strong, cutting this lead. Now only down by 2 with 6 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the final period of the game.
Yeah, this game's going to go down to the wire the way things are going. You know, both teams have, they've missed a lot of shots.
Yeah.
And as a result, it's just going to really come down in the last 3 minutes of the game of who's going to make the most layups and who's going to take advantage of their free throw opportunities if they're given one. And, you look at the score sheet, Lehman now shooting 31%, and so is Baruch. Lehman 31.3, Baruch 31.7. Lehman 20 of 64, Baruch 20 of 63. Both teams have each attempted 18 three-pointers. Lehman's only made 2. Baruch has made 4. And, of course, you look at the Bearcats, again being led by Veronica Gansi at 22 points and Kristen Podlovic 10. But the Bearcats haven't scored in a few minutes. They had a 1 and nice 6-point lead. Now it's down to 4. And it's crunch time. And, as I said at the beginning of the broadcast, the team with the most energy down the stretch, that's going to make the biggest difference.
Yeah, and what the Bearcats don't want to do is make this period be reminiscent of the second period when they was outscored by 7. Podlovitz coming out of the timeout with a timely basket for the Bearcats. 50-46. Bearcats up by 4 with 6 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the final period.
Yeah, really good to see Kristen Podlovitz playing. She's had some really bad luck with injuries. Couldn't play softball last year. And it seems like she's really playing some of her best basketball this season and looks really good, healthy.
That's good to see Veronica Ganzi back and doing well.
And Bearcats needed that. A missed layup by Lehman.
Now Rice now has it. She's looking to go. Oh, stop. Pulls back, gets a Podlovitz. But Barrett looks to drive all the way, but just couldn't get the layup. Just a little short there. Now Lehman Lightning has the ball as they look to get in the front court and cut back into this lead.
Yeah, 6 minutes left here, fourth quarter.
Crystal Pearson looks to work her way back in the paint, and she is fouled, and she gets the bucket. She'll be going to the free throw line for one more shot. 50-48. Bearcats up by 2 in the final quarter of the game.
And what was that basket again? It was a layup.
Yep, right inside the paint. I think the Lehman Lightning has figured out that Crystal Pearson down low is going to be the key for them winning this game, and they've been going to that the last couple of plays. But she couldn't get the free throw, and now the Bearcats will get the possession after a jump ball. Oh, it was a foul. Correction, it was a foul on Del Rosario.
Yeah, she reached in. She was trying to tie up the ball and get the possession, but the ref didn't see it that way. Thought that she fouled. So good thing for Baruch. Podlovitz got the rebound on that.
But Podlovitz turns over the ball after being trapped in the backcourt, and Del Rosario takes advantage of that and gets the layup to tie the game for the Lehman Lightning. But Del Rosario coming back down as Veronica Ganzi almost has the ball stolen but goes out of bounds off Del Rosario. The Baruch Bearcats now have the ball, still has the possession, and will be taking out the ball underneath the rim. Lehman Lightning is coming out with a lot of energy in this final quarter. Veronica Ganzi now pulls for 3 and just hits right iron, but rebound by Fields, who was stolen by Arias, who kicks it up to Podlovitz for the Baruch Bearcats to set up.
Fourth time tonight that we've seen Daniela do it, getting a steal as a defender, grab the rebound. She's very smart like that, very sneaky.
Ganzi now has it on the left wing, with Barrett on the right wing pulling for 3, but it's just long. As she gets the ball and almost steals it, but it's out of. She saves the ball, but Fields was kind of worried, didn't know what to do after that. And Del Rosario, who stops and pops for the shot, is fouled by Kristen Podlovitz and will be going to the line for 2 shots. On that last play there, which you saw with Barrett almost saving the pass, both teams kind of stopped because they didn't know what was happening. And Lehman got it into the front court real quick and was able to take advantage of the lapse on both teams.
Yeah, so Lehman takes the lead now by 1. Lead since I believe the early part of the third quarter. Yeah, 2-point lead now. 4:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Here we go down the wire.
Podlovitz now gets it over to Ganzi, and Shannon Barrett looks to get up the rebound, but she's just missed. She's not finding the road tonight. And Lehman Lightning now has the opportunity to increase their lead. With Del Rosario going all the way for the layup, but she misses. And Shannon Barrett comes down with the rebound, fighting down low. And now you got Kristen Podlovitz almost getting trapped in the backcourt, but kicks it up to Veronica Ganzi, who looks to go all the way and gets inside for the layup, tying back up the game for the Bearcats with 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining, 52-all.
That's her 24th point of the game. All tied at 52. 4 minutes left here in the game.
Crystal Pearson on the baseline. She's been making a lot of shots inside and on that baseline. 54-52.
Yeah,
Lehman Lightning.
It's one of the few outside shots we've seen from Lehman in a long time.
Ganzi goes all the way, but is fouled, a shooting foul. She'll be going to the line for 2.
Yeah, these are 2 big free throws. Bearcats need to tie it up. Lehman up here with by 2 with 3:43 left here to go.
Now Veronica Ganzi will step in for the first free throw attempt. And it's good. 53-54 Bearcats. For the latest information on Baruch College athletics, please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram by using the one word, Baruch Athletics.
Yeah, just a reminder that right after this game at around 7:30 or so, unless we have overtime, the men's basketball team will be taking on Lehman College right here on YouTube. So we ask you to stay tuned for that. Baruch basketball, of course, coming off unfortunately a tough loss the other night out at Staten Island, but the Bearcats already have 9 wins, and it's obvious this year that John Alisi's Bearcats are going to be in the hunt again. Yes. Bearcats have played in the last 2 CUNYAC championships, and of course the goal this year is to make it 3 in a row and get to that final over at CCNY's Nat Tolman Gymnasium.
And with a lot of depth this season and a lot of different positions, it's going to be exciting to see what Coach Alesi does with his team.
So here's the story. Lehman is up 54-53. We have 3:43 remaining here. One more free throw for Veronica Ganzi. She has 27 points. She had 28 the other night at Staten Island, so she'll look to tie that right now. She's taken 27 shots in this game, and you would expect that of one of the top scorers in the CUNY Athletic Conference.
As she steps in for the final free throw.
And Kirstel Pearson of Lehman, looking at the stat sheets, 24 points and 14 rebounds to go along with 3 assists and 2 steals and 3 blocks. That's got to be one of her better games of her career.
And very efficient, shooting over 50%.
Yeah, you look at everybody, a lot of bad shooting tonight, but not in her case.
Yes. Veronica Ganzi misses the second free throw. The Baruch Bearcats down 1 with Lehman with the ball in the front court. You have Pearson shooting, and she makes the shot on the left elbow. Pearson makes the shot, and now the score is 56-53. Lehman Lightning. Rosario stealing the pass and using the Euro step and getting the layup. 58-53, Lehman Lightning. Ganzi now has the ball, kicks it back up to Arias. As Shannon Barrett gets the ball at the free throw line, but misses the jumper. And now the Bearcats, with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game, are down by 5. Fields now has it on the right wing as she kicks it in to Marika Gordon.
Yeah, Shannon thought she got all ball on that one.
But the refs thought otherwise, and Marika Gordon will be going to the free throw line for 2 shots and an opportunity to increase the lead for the Lehman Lightning.
In the game.
Marika Gordon makes the first free throw for Lehman as she attempts the second. She misses the second, and now the Bearcats are down by 6. Still has some time in this game and still has an opportunity to come back. Veronica Ganzi wastes no time and goes all the way to the rim, but she did not get the layup. And now Kelly Ann Barrett is not loving what she sees and letting the refs know and having an earful, and she has just been called for a technical foul.
Yeah, she thought that Veronica got fouled on the way up. Because, this is a crucial point in the game, and she thought there was a very bad no call on that one. She let the ref know, and the referee didn't like that. Del Rosario to the free throw line. One of the few games this year where she is not the leading scorer for Lehman, but she still has 20 points. So, it's one of those players that every game you're going to get at least 20 points from.
Not having a great shooting night, going 7 for 24 and 1 for 12 from three-pointer. but she is currently 6 for 7 from the free throw line. 53-60 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds with the opportunity to add one more. 53-61. The lead is now 8. Lehman Lightning up with 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the final period. Pearson now gets the ball into Fields, and they're looking to slow down and work this clock right now for the Lehman Lightning.
Yeah, Lehman's going to waste as much of the clock as possible. They're going to wait until about 4 seconds before they try to do something. 7 seconds, 6 stolen.
All right, Arias with the steal. And she's looking to go coast to coast as she puts up the layup, but it just rimmed out. That's been the tell for a lot of the Baruch Bearcats shots tonight. Wow. A moment where they got tangled up and they thought they were going to get a jump ball.
Yeah, that's the right call.
The call has now been changed. Even though Lehman Lightning now gets the possession, it would have been called a foul. Now we have a timeout by Coach Harrison for Lehman Lightning as they look to give the final strategy for the final minutes of this game. 61-53 with 1 minute and 44 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, that was basically the main referee is the one that overturned that call and made it the jump ball. But the Bearcats have a tough fight here with 1:44 left, down by 8 points. At one point, about 4 minutes ago, these teams were tied, but Lehman with Pearson and Emily Del Rosario's even been getting back to the scoring column these last few minutes. It's been very hard for the Bearcats to keep up.
And now both teams look to come out the timeout. Baruch Bearcats are ready. Lehman now breaking their huddle as we are looking to enjoy this last couple minutes of this game.
Yeah, Lehman's going to bring up the ball, and they are going to take their sweet time. They're really, I'd be surprised if they take a shot right away, you know, and Linda's just going to bring up the ball very, very slowly and try to milk this clock out. $20 seconds left on the shot clock. Yeah, they're going to let her shoot, but she thinks better of it.
She's just working around. Marika Gordon now gets the ball over to Del Rosario, but it's stolen by Daniela Arias, who looks to go all the way to the rim, but is fouled. She is now fouled by Linda Fields. Daniela Arias will be going to the free throw line, and it's good that she went all the way to the rim because the clock stops and she gets an opportunity to cut into this Lehman lead.
Yeah, these are 2 big free throws for Daniela. Bearcats down by 8, 1:14 remaining.
And the first free throw is good.
After tonight, the Bearcats, they'll get ready to play at John Jay Monday night at 6 o'clock. That game will also have video from John Jay Sports Information. You can find those links online at BruchAthletics.com.
Lehman Lightning now has the ball as Daniela Rice misses the second free throw shot. Crystal Pearson now has it. Pot Lovers are going to play hard D on her. But inside to Marika Gordon with the sleeping Baruch defense. But a good fight by both Daniela Rice and Marika Gordon for the ball. But it's a jump ball with the possession going to the Bearcats. 47 seconds remaining in this game with the Bearcats looking to make a comeback. Veronica Ganzi goes all the way to the rim, stops the clock with 41 seconds left in the game with the opportunity to make this a 5-point game.
Yeah, Kelly's going to ask the players to come over to talk to her. No need for them to be watching the free throw. And Ganzi will go to the free throw line with 2. She had 27 points. Nothing but net.
And the first free throw was good. The second annual athletic alumni reception is scheduled for Saturday, January 4th at 3 p.m. as part of the home basketball doubleheader versus rival Hunter College. And the second one is good by Veronica Ganzi.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bad turnover.
Yes. It's a very bad turnover for the Lehman Lightning with the Bearcats with another opportunity
Yeah.
to cut into this lead.
It looked like the player didn't realize that the player passing the ball out can't step out. She's got to pass it to someone else. It was something like that she didn't do. Oh, here's a big one.
With Granzi with 3. Oh, just messed up left iron, but Daniela Rice with the rebound, and she stops the clock by drawing the foul. 32.2 seconds left in this game with Daniela Rice going to the free throw line to make it a 3-point game.
Yeah, the Bearcats have to take advantage of this, and head coach Eric Harrison called over Emily Del Rosario to tell her that, hey, you're a senior. Be very careful with the passes you make, and let's start to think smart basketball. No need to be really making bad mistakes, because it's pretty much these bad mistakes that have kept the Bearcats in the game.
As Rice goes for the first, she just misses off the front iron.
Need this point. 32.2 seconds left.
And she goes to attempt the second, and it is good. They're looking to pressure the Lehman Lightning, but Del Rosario gets out of the trap, and she's now in the front court. Ganzi has no other choice but to foul. 25.4 seconds remaining in the game with the Lehman Lightning up by 4. Del Rosario will step to the line where she is shooting a very high percentage tonight.
Yeah, Daniela Reyes thought she had fouled Del Rosario down there, but the ref did not see it. And that gave her some opportunity to waste a few more seconds. There's a break right there for the Bearcats. Missed first free throw.
As she attempts the second, it's good. Bearcats needs to push right now. As the clock is going, they're down by 5. Veronica Ganzi's open for the 3, and it just misses off left iron. And we have a foul. Fields.
No, actually, no. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the Bearcats.
Bearcats.
Linda's going to go to the free throw line. 15.5 seconds left. Lehman up by 5, and Linda Fields up to the free throw line.
She's looking to ice to put this game on ice. And she makes the first one.
It's only her 4th point of the game. The former Bearcat played for the Bearcats for 2 years. Gets the ball.
And the second one is good. The Bearcats look to get the ball up in a hurry. And now we have a foul on the play with 8 seconds left in the game. Shannon Barrett will be going to the free throw line when we come back from this timeout.
Yeah, you could hear Eric Harrison talking to his players, trying to remind them, even though there's 8.4 seconds left, you don't want to let Baruch get the ball and try to come down court to cut this advantage, even though there's only 8.4. Take a look at the Baruch. If Lehman holds on, they'll go 4-2. Bearcats will suffer their first loss of the season. And at this time of the year, it's really about what's in the conference standings, not so much what your overall record is. Overall records really don't mean much at the end of the year unless you're trying to go into the postseason tournament like the ECAC.
Right.
Generally, only one team from CUNY is going to get an NCAA berth. So it's really all about the CUNYAC Championship, which will be held once again this year at CCNY. And if you've had a chance to see the championship games, always a big crowd, and it's a lot of fun out there at CCNY's Nat Holman Gym.
Baruch Bearcats now inbounds the ball with Barrett putting up a very long 3. And now a fight for the ball between two teams, Marika Gordon and Danielle Arias. But the possession will go to the Lehman Lightning with 3.5 seconds left in the game as they will just dribble out the ball. Will be the conclusion of this game.
Yeah, so Lehman's going to win, and they're going to improve to 6-7 overall, 4-2 in CUNYAC. The Bearcats, they'll drop to 5-7 and suffer their first loss in CUNY at 4-1. Veronica Gansey led the Bearcats this evening with 29 minutes. She had 10 points. Daniela Reyes, another game where, that's one thing about Daniela. She may not necessarily put up a big stat in one particular category, but she has a bunch of numbers. She finished tonight with 12 rebounds, 8 points, 6 assists, and 5 steals in 40 minutes. Tell us a little bit about Lehman, Jamal.
Lehman, such a great game that they played tonight, and they held on for a strong win. Amelie Del Rosario, their leading scorer for the season, had a rough shooting night, 8 for 25, going 1 for 12 from three-pointer, but 8 for 10 from the free throw line, which proved to be crucial down the stretch, adding 25 points and 5 rebounds. Their leading scorer for tonight, who did a lot of damage in the paint and along the baseline, shooting over 50%, Crystal Pearson, shooting 25, having 26 points with 15 rebounds total. But the tail of the game is the first period, the Bearcats coming out strong with a 6-point lead, but being outscored by Lehman by 7 points, 16-9. But then in the third period, coming back, outscoring Lehman by 9 points, 19-10. But in the fourth period, Lehman came back, putting up 26 points, with Baruch only putting up 11. And as we come to the conclusion of this game, please stay tuned for the second game that's coming up at 7:30 with the Baruch Bearcats going against the Lehman Lightning.
Yeah, the game will start in about 20 to 25 minutes. So we look forward to seeing you and taking you through what should be another good men's basketball game. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.